We wanted to mention this. If it'll show on the screen here, it is socialist New York City, anti-white New York City mayoral contender Zoran Mamdani wants to hike property taxes for the rich and white neighborhoods. This is anti-whiteism. Pure and simple. This is what it's looking like in more and more places, and there'll be no place if we don't recapture our destiny that the people running for office won't be able to make arguments like this. We need to hike the property taxes. What do you think all of the speed traps are for? What do you think all of the other? Remember, years ago, we investigated, I think it might even be in this edition of Go Free, where they in Atlanta, they hiked the property taxes through the roof in the white areas. So the white people, they hiked the property taxes through the roof to continue thieving from white people, divesting white people, injuring white people for everyone else. And here you have, yet again, another anti-white, this time a radical, non-white, anti-white Muslim who says, we're going to do the exact same thing. They already have higher property taxes. They're going to hike them again to grab more money to victimize more white people. And of course, the cucks out there are like, well, people will just move away. Well, what happens when there are no more places to move away to? What then, cucks? The selfish individualism has no end, does it? So there you have Mamdani. Won't spend a lot of time on it. Also, the reality that the New York Police Department, Mamdani is trying to pull back. He's trying to roll back some of his claims that he was going to be defunding the police and wages would drop, fewer people would be hired, they would have less fewer perquisites, and the chief got apparently a sizable number of calls from police saying, we'll quit. I will quit. I'll just leave. Forget my pension. I'll leave. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to continue to police when I'm not going to be supported by the government. I'm going to be undermined by an anti-white government. So now Mamdani, wanting to get elected, is like, well, maybe I won't be so hard on the police. What do the cucks say to this? Well, it'll just be, people will move away because it'll be dangerous and expensive. And then what happens when it's that way everywhere, cucks? You notice something that is true about the cuck is that they have been running away the entire time. You know, you can go all the way back to the 1950s, and you had so many different groups, including the John Birch Society in the 1950s. Those were cucks. And look at how nice America was in the 1950s. They had the exact same arguments. People will just move away. People will just run away. We will just run away. We will just retreat. You know, the cucks are very similar to the jokes about the French because of the 2 world wars and all the losses they had, where they're just like, we'll just retreat. We will just run like cowards into the hills. If it gets, they hike things up, we'll just run like cowards. Well, John Birch Society, what about before that? What about the 1850s? You had that, what was that, American, what was it called? That Catholic that let in Protestants as well group. That American Committee, America First Committee. Remember them? They were cucks too. They made the same argument. Well, we'll just run. We'll just run. That was the 40s? Then you had the 1850s. So you got the 1940s roughly, you got the 1850s, and you had the Native Party, the American Native Party, which of course was before you had Native American as a mean pathogen for non-whites. The natives were the people who created America. So that was a white person's party. That was only white people. And what happened there? We'll just move away. People will just move away. It's just nothing but fleeing. It's just nothing but running. You're just doing nothing but losing, Cox.